What's going on, guys? What's up? What's up? Pika, Meowchester. Appreciate you guys popping in. I want to do a quick test. We're going to get started really, really shortly here. I want to do a quick test and see if I go back on mute, if the music will resume playing. But in the meantime, drop some love in the comments. Retweet the space if you haven't already. Drop a favorite. If you guys especially want to take part in the giveaway. Anyone listening to the replay, let me announce this now. I'll announce it again. There's going to be a $25 soul giveaway. And the way you can do that is by basically promoting the chat. So I've already commented below the meme channel for Dreamcat. Drop some memes underneath. Comment below, retweet, and basically it's going to be picked based on maybe like a random generator or something like that. But the more comments you make, the better the chance you have to win, and there's no limitations on that. So I'll be back on in a few. And just to talk about Dreamcat, the journey begins now. It begins today. Gonna share the vision. All right, guys, I didn't hear any music. Can you give me a reaction real quick? Did you, after I came back that first time, was there any music after the fact? I don't think so, right? Just in the beginning? Thumbs down if there was no music the second time. Okay, we'll keep working on it. Well, look, guys, let me dive right into it. Dreamcat, the journey begins now. I love a good journey. I love the pursuit of starting from ground zero. I got you, Ignacio. Thank you, brother. Starting from ground zero, building up. Everyone has a dream, right? If you really want to start a dream, it's going to be hard. It's not going to happen right away. You got to start putting in a little bit of work, little by little. You have to stay focused. You have to stay in the game. You have to stay moving towards what you want. In this space, it's very volatile. Many projects show up. Many cats say, I'm going to do this. I want to be great. I'm here to stay. And they don't stick with it. They get discouraged on the lows. Imagine if you quit when the going got tough. Imagine anyone who ever achieved their dream. There was failure over and over. There was ebbs, there was flows, there was ups and downs. So for those of you listening, you may be hearing about Dreamcat for the first time today, or maybe you're already a member. Here is the background on our story. Here is where we are today. Here is where we're going and why you should be bullish on Dreamcat. I launched this project a while ago now. It was a few months ago. I made a mistake. The wrong Telegram link was in there, and so we went up, and then it slowly went down. I said, no problem. I'm going to keep building. And so I was building and building, and then I hopped on a space while I was still building, and on that space, I randomly popped in. I made a pitch, and the dream was heard. People heard what I said, and they came here in numbers, and we went from 10,000 market cap all the way up to 234K in a matter of 7, 8, 9, 10 days. The point was, it wasn't time yet. I was still building, because if I listened to all those people and said, okay, let's pump it, let's run it, let's go, it would have died in the future. But I came here to do something great. I've invested time, I've invested energy, but it's not even that. It's not about, I put in work. It's about the vision. I know I can achieve the vision. I know that if you never give up, if you put in the work, it gives you the result. You're going to get the result, but you have to continue to show up. So what happened is this market recently dipped down. People wanted to see things move fast, and some of them lost interest, and they pulled back, and the chart dropped down. But today is the real beginning. Today is where the pieces are lined up. The vision that I had, it starts getting executed today. So we are currently at, I want to say, $31,000 market cap. And if you're hearing about Dream, you're at the ground floor opportunity. Because even though we've had a few followers and even though we have a few Telegram members, most people are short-sighted. But if you can hear this same pitch that I gave them not even 2 weeks ago when we were worse off than we are today, then you are going to be positioned to win. Because why? I'm here to win. I came to win, period. There's no quit. There's no potential of quit. There's no potential of give up. I'm going to show up every single day, keep chipping away and keep working. And when I get on spaces, when I build the cat community, these different things that I'm going to do, the compounding effect will happen. We're going to gain one follower at a time. And each dreamer, each believer in DreamCat counts all the same. But when you continue to build that up, truly anything is possible. So here's what you should be bullish about, and here's a little bit about the project. DreamCat, we make dreams come true. We're doing things that no one else has done before. So Dream is inspired off of the Dos Equis man, the most interesting man in the world. Maybe you've seen him in the commercials. Says, I don't always drink beer, but when I do, I prefer Dos Equis. So Dream is that cool cat who can embody that mentality of basically the world revolves around him. Everything that's not normal for an everyday person, it works for him. So he's the most successful cat in the world, right? He's been drafted to the NBA. He's been the number one lawyer in the world. He's been the number one music artist in the world. He's traveled and seen everything. Every dream you could ever imagine, he's accomplished. He's done that, and that's the source of our content, and I hope that it can inspire you too. Because the second piece of what we're doing is inspiring the world to dream and dream big. The space is very corrupted. There's a lot of negativity there, and so we want to be a light. We want to be a source for good. And that's a thesis. Seeing that this is going to shift from everything negative as this develops, people are going to come in and look for things that, like, what's something that's actually good, or what's something that I can share openly without using a burner account. We are going to be that. And what that does is that makes us marketable to go beyond just a crypto meme coin. We want to use, personally, me as the dev, the genie, I want to use DreamCat as a vehicle to inspire the world about dreams. What's in it for you is, hey, everyone's here to make money. Everyone's here to chase their dream. And so hopefully you can do that with the token. But in the process, be inspired, get your mind changed, learn something. I'll state right now that every single Thursday from here on out, I'm going to do a space. And a lot of these spaces are going to teach you something practical that you can use to become better. But there's a lot of things ahead, a lot of things that we're doing. That's one way. Another way we make dreams come true is we are going to redistribute the supply as you come along for the journey. As we grow and we hit higher and higher market caps, we're going to make dreams come true of users. So a few of you here, maybe you're in it to make $25. As we get to the bigger tiers, we want to give away $10,000. Ideally for a vacation, we want to give away $36,000 or a Tesla Model 3. And when we get to $1.1 billion market cap, we literally want to give away $1 million in Dream that you can cash out, do whatever you want to do. So that's something that no one does. Here in the space, it's all about greed. We flip that upside down, and that's bullish. I'm not going to list everything we do, but I want to share with you another reason why things are bullish here, that what we have coming. When I say the journey begins now, here's what's new that came out. We just launched the roadmap. I'll comment that below. Or if one of you here has that, can go through a tweet from a couple days ago, comment that below. That can be one of your entries for the $25 soul and some dream. We just launched the roadmap. Today, we just announced the Cat Collective. This is another big thing that I think is going to be huge. Instead of competing and coming at all these other cats and competing, there's thousands and thousands. We're going to collaborate. We're going to team up. We're going to build an alliance. Because one of my greatest theses for this whole crypto bull run is that in 2021, it was dogs. Dogs were going to run. In 2024, it's cats. But the dogs are so much bigger. At this point in time, if you're listening in, we don't even have a $1 billion cat. There's going to be many. What are they going to be? Who is the most popular? Maybe the cabal runs one. Maybe the people who have the most money. But we came here to be a $1 billion cat. And the way that we're going to do it, the way that it's realistic for us to win, is because we are doing the absolute opposite of everyone else. And when you do the opposite of the masses, you stand out like a diamond in the rough. And that's our entry. That is our ticket to the $1 billion game. So how are we going to do that? Opposites. Instead of attacking, we're building this cat collective. I'm going to partner up with other cats. And in the short term, maybe one person buys a little bit of this and a little bit of that. But in the long term, when you have 20, 30 cats in motion, the size of that space, the size of your energy is going to get noticed, and it's going to help build and push this cat narrative. And once we have a $1 billion cat, they're going to be looking for the second $1 billion cat. Once they have the second $1 billion cat, they're going to be looking for, where's the next 100x cat, and so on and so forth. So that is the trickle down that we know is coming. That is how we are positioning ourselves to be one of those players. What are other things that people do? 90% of people rug. They chase the shiny object, right? You'll see it. There was 2 cats that came out yesterday, 2 days ago. They went all the way up to 50 million. Then they came down 85% because they're scams. Many are scams. What happens when the first person who shows up every day, who's actually genuine, who actually gives back, who actually doesn't rug, who actually doesn't scam, who actually brings value to the world? What's going to happen when someone does that on the number one chain with the number one meta and potentially the biggest bull run we've had in a long, long time, maybe ever? That is going to be explosive. That is going to be undeniable. And that's what's coming here in DreamCat. All you have to do is believe. Everyone wants to wait for the big influencer to come on. Everyone wants to wait for the whole group to say, I'm bullish. All you have to do is be the one. For those of you who are here right now, you are acting as that one. You have the opportunity when we're at 31K to choose to believe, to choose to buy. That's up to you. That's your choice. But this is the game of life. Anyone who has vision, anyone who can see things before they come to pass, those are the people who benefit the most. So here I am casting this vision. It's up to you whether you believe or not. But this is why we came. I want to tell a quick story for those of you who are new, who don't know. People make these tokens. This is my 30th token, and I did this because I had one good idea. This is my first and last project I will ever make. I will never make another crypto project again. It's the first, last, and only. Number one. Number two, I've never made, obviously if it's my first and last, I've never made one. But number two, I came here not as a crypto dev. I've been in crypto since 2020, but I came here because I have a vision. This ties into my life, but I also saw the opportunity. When I came here in January, I identified that cats were the next wave. And I said, there's going to be $1 billion cats. And that's before anyone came here. It was Popcat. It was Wen. It was Mog. It was a few other cats. I saw it coming. And I said, okay, I'm going to catch one of these small cats. Like, let's catch one. I'll ride it to $1 billion. So I started joining these projects. I get in there. I look under the hood. I say, hey, I have great ideas. Maybe I can do social media. Maybe I can do this. No one understood what I'm telling you right now. This is going to be one of the biggest bull runs. This is the greatest opportunity, especially being a cat. I wanted to put in the work just as an investor, not even as a dev, and no one else wanted to do it. After 2 weeks, I left. I looked for the next opportunity. I found it. I caught a 23x and I made some money. But guess what? Same problem. I guess different problem, same situation. They didn't want it bad enough. The dev got distracted. The dev wasn't a leader. He didn't show up in the Telegram. He wasn't present. The tweets weren't good. He wasn't willing to show up and actually commit. Strike two. Now I'm already 3 months into the bull run. Still not $1 billion cat. But I said, you know what? If no one else is willing to run, if no one else is willing to do it, I'm willing. I see the opportunity. I guess it's going to be me. And that's why I created DreamCat. And the underlying piece beneath that, so one is, if people are here and you say, oh, we had this run up, we had this run down, I don't know, I just don't trust it. That's why you have to stay in the game, because I came here for a purpose. I came here because no one else wanted to run. I'm willing to do what it takes. I'm willing to show up. It may not happen overnight, but when you never give up, when you stay consistent, it compounds. This is a law. This is a law of success that I know and understand. So anyone here in the beginning, you are the base. We stay consistent now. We keep showing up. We keep building. The second thing here, making this. So I saw no one wanted to do it. I decided to be the one and do it. And yeah, I think I lost my train of thought on that, but good little run there. So So other things just to throw out there for you. I don't want to keep this long. Just a reminder, if you're here or if you're listening to the replay, I'm giving away $25 Soul. It's very, very easy to win. It's going to be open for 48 hours. All you have to do is listen to this or listen to the replay and drop a comment below. Either drop the ticker DREAM in the comments, or I put the memes, our meme channel, directly underneath the spaces, so you can click that and reshare some of our memes and comment these under the chat. The more you comment, the greater chance you can have to win. I'm going to give away $25 in Solana, and I'm going to give away, let's say, $25,000. Sorry, not 25K, 25,000 DreamCat tokens. Easy, easy. All I want you to do is listen in, hear, and know where we're moving. So any other things that I want to just cover here on the journey, listening to, I know the last thing I want to say that I forgot. So when I came here, my background is in dreams. No one else is coming from this angle. And that is another reason why we're positioned to do the opposite of everyone else. I do have a little bit of experience in speaking, and I look forward to preparing and displaying that here. I do have experience in going through the books, understanding what success takes, being a leader. These are things I've been through, marketing and sales. That's what my degree's in. I'm coming in a different angle, a different area. And that's something that I haven't seen, and that's the vision that I have. And the reason that is bullish is because most people lose interest when the money's gone. Most people lose interest when the bull runs over. My passion is dreams. DreamCat ties into my entire life and everything I'm doing. That will never get old. And this is something that I want to continue to grow. And I challenge myself. How big can I really make it? Can I take it beyond crypto? Can I take it mainstream? Can we continue when there's a bear market that inevitably comes? Can we continue and be one of the 1% that actually breaks out and that continues? When you persevere, when you never give up, anything is possible, especially when you have a big vision. And that 234K run up that we had 2 weeks ago shows that dream can be for real. That was done with no KOLs, no influencers. I have not even marketed this to my own network of 2,500 people. I've shared it with 3 personal friends. This is unpromoted. This is day one right now. This is day one. This is the first day where the pieces are in place and to say, okay, let's run. Okay, let's raid consistently. Okay, let's build a schedule. So you have to understand you're so early. It's the beginning. Everyone wants the instantaneous, but you're in the beginning. So dream background, I think that's bullish. That's something that no one's bringing to the table. And that's the background that I have of understanding how these principles of success work. And I'm going to bring them here for you guys. But other than that, just looking forward, I was listening to a motivational video today, and I always remind myself because it's easy to lose focus. It's easy to lose hope, especially when you look at the surface. And in the past, I've chased other dreams, and I can tell you that within those dreams, there have been highs and lows. There have been times where one day I'm on fire, and the next day you feel like it's all over. And that is the life of an entrepreneur and a creator. All I can tell you to do is to trust that I've been down this road before and share, look, as long as you believe in the vision, you continue to show up. The ebbs and flows will happen, but your big break will come. It always does. And it did in 2 of the last dreams I chased in the last 2 years. So as I'm listening to this today, I'm reminding myself it's grueling. It's hard to be great. Greatness is not easy, or everyone would do it. Everyone wants the overnight thing. No one has the vision and the foresight. But if you here are a holder and you decide, hey, I'm going to play the game and some other stuff, but you know what? Maybe I'm going to put my time here. You found a place where you know that the thing that's plagued 95% of the market isn't going to happen to you here. You're not going to get rugged. You're not going to get scammed. I'm not going to quit and give up. That kills 90% of projects, or they die out. You got that assurance. So this is the greatest place to put your time, to put your efforts, to be that one, to be that individual person who says, I'm going to be the community. I'm going to be the foundation. And we build on that. And you will be one of the greatest benefactors of that. So nothing crazy. I wanted to keep it short. I could, rant and do more. What I'll do here is I'm going to spam. Obviously, I won't win my own giveaway, but I'm going to spam the comments with a few different things. I'm going to spam it with our giveaway chart so you can see the prizes that we have for dreamers. I'm going to spam our roadmap if someone didn't already. I'm going to spam memes and different things just to fill up the chat. All this isn't going to be a big chat. This is day one. Our chart went up, our chart went down. People don't believe. They're short-sighted. They think it's the end. It's not the end, it's the beginning. So for those of you who are here early, imagine where I was when I did that first Spaces. The market cap was 6 to 9K for a month. I was building the whole time. I was working on things, producing things, and there was maybe 4 or 5 people who were active in the chat. Now we might have double those people, triple those people who pop in and out, who are here to retweet, who are here to raid. We didn't have those the first time. All it will take to be back in the mix is one spark, the exact same as last time. I'm going to be here. I'm going to put in the work. I'm going to show up to the Spaces, and one space, when I say the right thing, will recreate what happened before. But what's different this time is there doesn't have to be a pause. There doesn't have to be a time where, go back and build the foundation. The foundation's built enough. We'll continue to improve always. But now that run combined with our resources will give us the power to continue on. It's a system. You come here, you get bullish, you hear the dream, and you support and you share it with a friend. And we build on that system. We build on that momentum. We build with other community members, and we keep pushing up. And the speeches and the content is only going to improve and get better. And then we have marketing dollars to come in. This is a journey. You're in a unique situation. Do what you will with that. All I can do is paint the vision for you. All I can do is share the insight. So I also would encourage you to, if you haven't already, follow us on Twitter. In the future, we're going to do more giveaways. If you like, it's in your best interest to show up and be active, because I especially believe that opportunity comes to those who seek it, those who show up first without being asked, without being prompted. Everyone wants to sell you something. Everyone wants to, shill you something, but very few show up and say, here's the value I give. And that's where the opportunity is. So if you show up in the Telegram, if you show up on Twitter, maybe you create an opportunity for yourself. Maybe you dig out a role for yourself. One other thing that we have coming, like if you like giveaways, right? Everyone wants to win money, is in our chat. We're working on something right now that we can hopefully roll out successfully, which is an incentivized system for our Telegram. I encourage you to join in our Telegram. That's where you'll be up on all the announcements. You'll see the buys come through when they do. You'll know when something's about to pop before Twitter. And I don't know how much it's going to be, maybe 2 million dream, 3 million dream, but there's going to be an incentive system where if you raid, if you post memes, you can earn dream, real money. Now you just heard the vision. You just heard what the plan is to take this to be $1 billion cat. It's the main reason I came. It's not going to happen overnight. It may happen slowly at once, but it's only a snap of a fingers when things go from, I watched Michi go from 11 million to 300 million in 1 week. It doesn't take long. It's just a game, and we're here to play. So a lot of things coming. This is early. This is the beginning. This is the day one, and I wanted to let you know. I appreciate those tuning in here, and I appreciate those listening to the replay and trusting DreamCat to be your source to your dreams. This is going to be a crazy bull run. I hope you play it, and I hope you make your dreams come true. Take it easy, guys.